How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews back with yet another review, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of IPA action, but dark IPA, or more specifically a Black IPA from 21st Amendment. This is, I think, the second or third 21st Amendment beer I've reviewed. Maybe the second. I'm not sure. Anyway, like I said, it is going to be their Black IPA. 21st Amendment is out of California. I've had a couple of their beers. Nothing has really wowed me. Not a huge IPA guy, but I know the difference between a good and a bad one. And hopefully this is one of the better ones. As far as what it says on the can, yes, can. It says Back in Black, Black IPA, American IPA brewed with rich dark malts. And it is 6.8% alcohol, so not too up there. And honestly, that's about it. Government warning stuff, brewery information, that's all there is to it. Label-wise, pretty cool, man. It's got this whole, like, Paul Revere riding through the town, one light for whatever that story goes, but he's on a motorcycle. So something about it's kind of cool. You probably can't see any of that because it's a super dark can. But, yeah. Not, like I said, not super well versed in my dark IPAs. I've had a few rye IPAs, but then, talking about a little bit of difference. Pretty much talking about a jacked up ale here with a bit more hoppiness going on. That's what I assume. So, let's see what she has to offer. Head-wise, nice head to it. Super creamy. Tiniest bubbles whatsoever. Body-wise, it's, just a really, really dark, rubyish, reddish color. Almost wee heavy-ish in color. Maybe even a hair darker than what your typical wee heavy would be. But it's right about there. Just real super dark red. And a nice little, off-white head that doesn't seem like to be going anywhere anytime soon. So, yeah. Not look too shabby. Let's see what she has on the nose. That doesn't smell too bad. Not overly aggressive with the hops. Some nice, slight hoppiness to it. Nothing too crazy. And just a nice, rich, dark maltiness to it. But again, not overly in your face. Just smells like a nice, sweet, slightly hopped beer. It smells really drinkable. Doesn't smell too shabby. I was expecting less. Not just because I haven't had much from this company, but it's lower ABV, yada yada yada. Didn't expect much of a nose on it, but that's not too bad. Better, like I said, better than what I expected. Let's dive right in and see what she's got. Way hoppier in the mouth than it is in the nose. And just look down the bottom here. It says enjoy by October 4th, 2014. This is almost exactly a month later, so who knows how old it is, but it's past their enjoy by date. Which, will skew the flavor a little bit. But it's not overly hoppy. It's got a decent amount of dryness to it. Way more, like I said, in the mouth than on the nose. Pumps the brakes right before palate smacking stage hops. But again, like I said, age could do that to that. Not really a ton of malts coming through there. I mean, they're there. There's a little bit of roasty malt coming through, but it's not super big, and that's something you would expect to be there more so with time than hops. So a little bit of a roasty malt character. Like I said, the hops aren't super prevalent. But they're there, like I said, right before the palate smacking stage where your super dry hops make you just smack the crap out of your palate. Other than that, there's really not much else going on there. Okay, mouthfeel, nothing too crazy. I mean, it's not thick by any means, but it's not the thinnest beer I've ever had before. It just tastes like a very basic lager kind of beer, just generic ale. Kind of jacked up with a little bit of extra hops thrown in there. I expected a bit more. But like I said, ABV wise, kind of give you an indicator of what kind of like it's gonna have to it. So didn't expect too much, but I expected a little bit more to it than that. So yeah, pretty simple, nothing too crazy. It'd be nice to get a little bit fresher one going on, but hey, we drink what we're dealt with. Rating wise, give it like a 73. Yeah, definitely not a bad beer by any means, but pretty uninspiring. The hops are there, and they let you know they're there, but there's not a ton of explosive flavor with the hops. It's very dry, but a little bit piney, and that's about it. Not much else to it. Like I said, malt wise, very very subdued. If there is something there, it's again something that should be dialed up just a little bit more. And that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not much else going on in a beer other than, like I said, a better than average mouthfeel. So not too shabby. I mean, 73 is not a bad score, but we're hoping for better. Availability and cost wise, in this area you can get pretty much all 21st Amendment line wherever you want to go. So availability, I'll give it like an 8, and value, I think it's relatively cheap. Again, I pulled it out of a mix of 6, so it's kind of hard to gauge, but I think it's like comes in, 4 packs, maybe even 6 packs of it, less than $10, I think. If that's the case, then you give it like a value scale of like a $7 or $8, just because of the cheapness of it. But yeah, fairly mediocre beer. Not much going on to it. Again, like I said, if it was a little fresher, maybe a little bit different of a story. But based off what I'm tasting now, I don't think I'd see a huge improvement in the score. So yeah. Matt with Matt's Beer Reviews. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review, or you did or you didn't, or somewhere in between. Please leave a comment in the comment section below. If there's beers out there you think we would like or we would like to try, please let us know, or please let us know where to get them too. Again, we're not asking for free beer. Would love for you to send some, but yeah, just looking for new, interesting local stuff that maybe you don't see all that often floating around on the old beer tube. So yeah, leave those in the comment section below also. And if you'd like to check us out anywhere else on the internet, you can on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Massive Beers. We're way more active on Instagram, so if you're going to check us out anywhere, check us out there, and that's pretty much it. Another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a better beer than this one. And hopefully you see you next time. Cheers.